What's going on, YouTubeites? This is Nobop2000 welcoming you to some Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. Yeah, so here's the thing. I don't know why this is here. I never even started a file. I was going to originally play Kirby in the Amazing Mirror, but I quickly realized with what a labyrinth that game is, it would be nearly impossible to do outside of live streams, and even then, I likely would not be able to do that. So we're just gonna do this one, because it's the first Kirby game I played, and I love it, so... I still don't know what multiplayer is in this game. I've never done it. Ah, what a classic. Oh, Jesus. Okay, this may take some getting used to. Oh, jeez. Okay, give me a second. Okay. There we go, that's better. That's Game Boy-rific. Spark is like... In my opinion, Spark is one of the most useless powers in this game. Like, I really don't like it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Oh, nice try. Okay, so this is before the days when you can, like, angle the fire and shit. Because in this game, you have no control over abilities. It's just... Thank you, Poppy Bro. Like, your only control over abilities in this game is just using the damn thing. Oh! Okay, so I didn't get bomb from him. I guess this is before all Poppy Bros gave you bomb. Ah, shit. Yay, I got points that are completely useless. Let's take part in this game. Bomb Rally. Let's go. Oh, hello, yellow Kirby. Red Kirby. Uh-oh. They're in war. Oh, shit. Oh. Green Kirby was not ready. Uh-oh. Woo! Oh, jeez. I didn't want to toss that at him. Oh, God. There we go. Okay, me and yellow. Let's go, boy. Let's go, buddy. Ooh, and I fucked that one up pretty hard. Hey, got one-ups. Am I complaining? I could be. Oh shit, I didn't even realize the fucking mouse was in the way. Alright. Well, amateur mistakes aside, let's continue with the Kirby game. Waddle Doo can waddle fuck himself. Warp Star time, let's go. I love the Broom Hatters. They're so cute. In fact, most things in these games are. I also, here's the thing. This was not originally supposed to be a playthrough of this game. Like, believe it or not, this was originally going to be a playthrough of Kirby Superstar Ultra. But I kind of fucked up the recording for that. So, I plan on getting that Okay, Poppy Bro Sr. just gave me Crash. That's interesting. I forgot that he did that. I haven't played this game in years. Like, I seriously have not played this game since I was a little kid. I have not revisited it, unlike Amazing Mirror, which I've revisited probably about 50 times by now. Hey, Poppy Bro, get the fuck out of here. So yeah, I haven't revisited this game in a long time. Which is, interesting to say the least. But I thoroughly do enjoy this game. It's not my favorite in the franchise by any means. That would still be, to this day, probably Superstar Ultra. Like, I loved Amazing Mirror, and it's one of my favorites, but I think Superstar Ultra, simply because it has my favorite boss fight, which is Mark's and Mark's Soul. Like, I love those fights so much. Anyway. Yep. Easy peasy, living greasy. Yep, before you could do the multi-slash technique in these games, you had just Sword doing... Get the fuck out of here with your Starbucks. Alright. Well, that was taken care of. Ooh, burning! We haven't seen this power, like, since it began, because, like... I think it around Squeak Squad was when they got rid of burning and just mixed it with the fire ability, because I think they did that already in, Superstar. I don't remember if they did it exactly in the original Superstar, but I know I think in Superstar Ultra they definitely did it like that, where burning was no longer a thing. Man, fuck it. Is bomb just not in this game? I thought it was. Oh, burning. Oh. What can I say? I like burning. Because that's just fun to do. Oh! And I hate these hotheads. And let's mix them up. What do we get? Weird. Okay, whatever. God damn it. I was so close to that one up. I was so close to the one man. Veggie Tales Valley. I believe this is a museum, right? Get out of your wheel. I don't need you. Yep. Oh. I mean, I don't exactly need this, because I know that, before we get to the boss fight, Needle Power will be available, and that's, like, the best fucking power in the game. Seriously, you're pretty much invincible when you use Needle. Ooh, Freeze! Yep, this is also a power we haven't seen in a while. I just love how Kirby's dressed with this ability. Look at him. He's so cute, he's like one of the ice climbers. Oh man, I love this. Look at him. Everything's so chilly with Kirby. Oh, here's Needle. Let's just wait for that one to get out of the way. There'll be another. I fucking love Needle. And I immediately lose it. Well, isn't that something? Let's go back down. There'll be another Needle. Enemies respawn quite frequently in this game, so... What the hell? There we go. Seriously, this power is like the best for defeating Wispy Woods, because Wispy Woods cannot physically harm you when you have Needle active. I actually figured that out when I was a kid, that you cannot die when facing Wispy Woods so long as you just hold down the attack button next to him with Needle. Because, first off, Wispy Woods cannot attack you physically when you have this ability active. And, so, like, Wispy Woods cannot physically harm you when you have that ability active, and you are constantly harming him. So, there's no way Wispy Woods can actually win when you have this ability. Which is fucking hilarious. Like, watch, you're about to see the ultimate overpowered technique. All I did was hold down the B button. Sorry, Wispy. Oh man, I feel a little bad for him. I love these intro cutscenes to the worlds. I miss these, actually. These haven't appeared since this game. I think, and I miss them. They're cute. Yeah, the only way things can hurt you when you have Needle active is if they actually penetrate the whole armor of the Needle. Ooh, Parasol. I love this ability. It's actually one of my favorite Kirby abilities, is Parasol. Purely because I can do this and just, like, float down and... You know, I didn't realize until now how annoying it was when you lost your power every time you got hit, rather than, you know, only sometimes, like they do in more recent Kirby games, because it's not even really challenge, it's just annoying. Sorry, Starfy. Ooh. Nah, I want to keep the Parasol. Screw Sword, I want Parasol. I want to be able to slap people with an umbrella. Oh shit. Okay, well, whatever. Ooh, Twister! I haven't seen this power in a while either. That's probably because I actually never played, I never played Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Yeah, for someone who's such an avid Kirby fan like me, I've never played, Return to Dreamland. I just never owned it. So, yeah, I've never played one of what people say is one of the best Kirby games out there. I've never played it. And this was the first Kirby game I ever played. So, like... Alright, let's do the air grind. Oh, shit! Ow! Oh, jeez. I hate the button delay on my controller here. I finished third. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. Oh, well, I still got a 1-up. I got a 1-man. It doesn't matter. Ice Cream Island. I like the alliteration. I don't know what the fuck those pig enemies are, because I've never seen them in any other Kirby game. At least to my recollection. I don't remember seeing them. Aww. I want Needle. Yeah! Needle! The only winner when Kirby has Needle power is Kirby himself. Oh look! I'm going into the background. Oh jeez. Yeah, Needle might not be the best for this, because yeah, Wheelie's one of the few enemies that can hurt me while I'm in Needle form. See? See what I mean? Told you, he's one of the few enemies that can hurt you. And since you can't do any extra moves, you know, like you were able to with Ow. Okay, send out your tiny wheelies. Alright, let's go. They only really give you a wheel when you're like when you're going to need it for the next part. They never give it to you any other time. In fact, I don't think I can even jump while having wheel. Ow. Oh jeez. I can't even jump with wheel in this game. I never noticed how short the levels were in this game either. Like, jeez. They are really short. I don't really need that. Ooh, Parasol. Oh, man. This game is, like, I'm not as nostalgic for it as I am, despite it being my first Kirby game, I'm not as nostalgic for it as I am for Amazing Mirror, which I am insanely nostalgic for. Like, wow. Oh yeah, I need a sword to get in here. UFO! Oh, one of the best abilities in any Kirby game ever. Oh, it's so good. Oh, UFO. It's just... Everyone loves UFO. It's one of the best abilities ever. In fact, I honestly wish it was in more Kirby games. Like, it's not in that many, surprisingly enough. And I lost it. Well, easy come, easy go, I suppose. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got the Easter Island head guys. Oh, I could have gotten a one-man up. Ow. Oh, hi Meta Knight. Bye Meta Knight. Oh. I'm about to eat your fucking soldiers, Meta Knight. I don't care. Okay, that was funny. Let's try that again, even without, like, you know, a power. Ow. Excuse me? Nice try. But I'm too good for you. I'm too good. I'm just good at this game. I'm good at life. I'm good at Kirby. I am a Kirby master. Obviously, since I can't even get the fucking number one spot. Oh, jeez. I've actually died in this game more... Already I've died in this game more than I did in the entirety of, Star Allies. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because I actually really like Star Allies. But, I'm just saying, this was back when Kirby games could be a challenge. Okay, that wasn't even challenge. That was just my own stupidity. Wow. I'm surprisingly bad at this. Okay, not surprising, because I'm actually, you know, terrible at most games. But, you know, normally Kirby's the one type of thing I'm not bad at, because it's, you know, easy. No, that's why I play Kirby games, to feel good about myself. If I wanted to feel horrible about myself while playing video games, I'd play Dark Souls. Isn't that kind of the point, so you always feel terrible about yourself whenever you're playing it? I'm beginning to hate Bronto Birds more and more. You don't want to play this game. Ooh! Mr. Clockman! I actually don't know his name. What is it? Tick-tock? On the clock? The party won't stop? I don't know. Let's take Mike ability. Okay, here's the funny thing. The Mike ability isn't even spelled like how it's supposed to be. It should be M-I-C, as in short for microphone. It's spelled like the name Mike. So what, has Kirby turned into a guy named Mike? Like, that's always bugged me. No! Microphone! Please, come back! I'm sorry I said all those things about you. Fuck out of here. There we go. Ah, good old-fashioned energy drink that Kirby's drinking. Was he drinking Coke or something? I have no idea what this is supposed to be. It's some kind of soda. That's all I know. One man. Alright, let's go. Delicious Kirby soda. I actually have no idea what that frickin' soda's supposed to be. Still to this day, other than it's soda, I don't know whether it's like an energy drink or a normal soda. I've never known. Also, I still have no clue why tomatoes are your maximum health item. Like, I've never understood why it's a maximum tomato. Why not something else? You know? Seems like that would make just as much, if not more sense. Ooh, an arena. Oh, it's just Mr. Frosty. The only reason I even know this mini-boss's name is because of Amazing Mirror. I devour my foes. Are you not entertained? Okay, that's... it's just funny to me. Kirby fighting in a gladiatorial combat. Sorry. Ow. Yep. Can't spin the parasol forever like in later games. You know, I'm just gonna shut my fucking mouth and move on. Because I already feel terrible about having fucked all this up. Alright, let's continue. Alright, up. Alright. Alright. Heck it. Neat. Not so neat. What the hell? That's all this led to? You know, I gotta hand it to, Flagship when they developed, Amazing Mirror. Holy hell, that game had a lot of, secrets. Like, it was mostly, like, 98% of that game was just secrets. And I will admit, I thoroughly enjoyed every second of it. Okay, so burning would help me get through that. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't want to fuck that up. I mean, I kind of already did, but... Yeah, so burning would be the only way I'd be able to get through those. I can't get through those on my own with that. I'm just gonna go. Ooh, Starman! High jump powers, activate! Which I haven't seen this since Squeak Squad, considering I didn't play, Ooh, maximum turn. Sorry, man. I hit the tomato away. Oh, I mean, it's not like I needed it. But, yeah, I haven't seen, this power since, Squeak Squad because I never played, Return to Dreamland. So, I never got to experience the one you could charge up. And high jump is pretty fucking situational. It's not at all a useful power, unless you're during the Krakow fight. Ooh, I love this guy, Paint Roller. I haven't seen him in a while. Let's see, are you gonna send out Ball? I like that ability. Oh. Send out some balls. It's a rare ability, and I want some. I want some big balls. Heck off. Send me the balls. There we go. Alright, let's go. Ow. Alright, I can still be hurt on, like, the... Anyway, as I was saying, I can still be hurt on the apex of my jump. And, like, the moment I land. You know what? Fuck Ball. Ow. Ooh, Parasol. Paint Roller, you need to stop. You're being a dick cheese. Why do I even bother? This guy's a dick. Grade A douchebaggery. Oh, alright. He does look adorable, though. I will admit to that. Oh, jeez. He does a fucking wall jump. I always forget that he does shit like that. Hey! Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. And there you go. I collected some other Star Rod thing. And that good old victory dance. Who doesn't love the Kirby victory dance? Let's be real. Ooh, butter building. I like butter building. This one has the level where it's all mini bosses and shit. I mean, I could probably just do half the game now and the other half later. I think there are like 7 or... I think it's like 7 or 8 worlds in this game, so I could probably do half this game now and the other half later, so... I actually didn't know that crash power was there. And if I once knew, I probably forgot. But yeah. I could probably... Is this, I know... Is this the... No, this isn't it. Because there is an entire level in Butter Building where it's just a tower filled with mini-bosses. There's just a level like that. And it's like Bugsy and Poppy Bros Sr. I guess bomb power wasn't in this game. I guess I must be remembering wrong, because I know it's an amazing mirror, but it's definitely not here. Huh. Weird. Then again, it has been a long time since I've played this. Still bugs me that it says Mike as in the name Mike. Oh, I love that ability. Ooh, a switch. I need to hit that switch. I need to switch that. I need to hit that Nintendo Switch. I can't hit the switch. I don't know how to get that switch. I know those are important, but I don't know how to get it. I might get it later. I don't know. I'm not trying to 100% this game. I know I have to beat this mode and extra mode in order to get the Meta Nightmare mode. I don't know if I'll ever do a Meta Nightmare playthrough though. Simply because of the fact that to do Meta Nightmare, you actually have to beat the game. When you actually like, okay, so Meta Nightmare, in order to do it in this game, you have to what was it? Shit, I was trying to remember. Oh yeah, you have to do it all in one go. There is no saving or continues in Meta Nightmare. So if and it is harder because Meta Knight is so much heavier than Kirby, and he doesn't float, so... Needless to say, with how terrible I'm already doing, Meta Nightmare mode would be near impossible for me. So, yeah. I don't know if I'll ever do Meta Nightmare mode in this game, because, well, I mean, it's not really that important anyway. It's not, like, that much different from... Can you let me get a word in edgewise? Wheelie? I mean, I'm sorry that you're such a dick, but... Anyway. But yeah, it's not like it's that big of a deal. Meta Nightmare mode isn't that great in this game. Like, Meta Nightmare is interesting in this game, but Meta Nightmare doesn't get good until you, play, until, like, Meta Nightmare Ultra for Superstar Ultra. That's when Meta Nightmare mode gets really good. Which I plan on playing Superstar Ultra still. I just fucked up the recording for that one. So I'm playing through this game first. And you know, who doesn't love good old-fashioned Kirby? Kirby's the super tough pink puff that everybody loves. That's terrible. Nope. Alright, well, I fucked that one. Alright, Pengy. I need your power. Oh man, I miss when Kirby used to change colors like this. You never realize how much you miss when Kirby changed colors in these games. Ooh, I can get suplex power like this. Did they call it suplex yet, or did they still call it backdrop? I actually don't know. Man, Bugsy is so different in these games. Like, he looks a lot more threatening than he does in later games. Like, Star Allies, he does not look this threatening. Like, I remember actually being a little scared of Bugsy. Can you not do that, please? Yeah, they still called it backdrop. I don't know when they changed the name to Suplex. I guess it might have been in Squeak Squad. I think it was in Squeak Squad, right? I don't know. When did they change the name? I feel like it was in one of these games with this kind of art style. but I don't know because I don't know which game had it anymore. I forget. I haven't played Squeak Squad in a long time either. I should do that. I should play Squeak Squad again. So yeah, they still called it Backdrop in this game. I do like how the levels are placed at different parts of the building, so it is actually like you're climbing it. Sorry, Swordman. I don't need your high jump. Perhaps I did. Stupid Waddle Dees. I mean, I love them. They're adorable, but... let's be real. The Waddle Dees are at their most adorable. In, what's it called? Oh my god, I'm trying to remember the name of it now. Oh yeah, Kirby's Dream Land 3. The Waddle Dees are just so cute in that game. In a way that has not been matched by Waddle Dees since. I wonder. Well, first off, that. Secondly, no, can't absorb it like that. Oh, jeez. It's a maze. And it's not amazing. Okay, that was terrible. Let's just bomb this. Woo! There we go. I ended up getting it. Ooh, Broom Hatter. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Aye! Oh, that was painful. That was painful, and not just in the, you know... I'm already feeling horrible about everything, every decision I've made so far in my life. That's saying a lot, though. I've made a lot of bad decisions. Wait, I already went in that door. Let's try this one. Just going through. I fucking hate this so much, you would not believe. God, I hate this. Don't even fucking tell me that this part is fun, because it is not. This is just anti-fun. I was having fun, and then I played this section, and my fun went soft. This is just not good. Sword. That was Blade Knight, right? That one? Yeah, those are Blade Knights. Because the other guys with the hoods are Sword Knights, and I like them a lot better, personally. I think Sword Knights look cooler, you know? I've always liked them better than Blade Knight. The Blade Knight's always the one that gets reused. Sword Knights never appear, like in this. They're never reused. It's always Blade Knight. Alright, butter building. Butter. I know this power is good for fighting Kracko, which I think is the boss of Butter Building. I might not be remembering it correctly, but I think Kracko is the boss of Butter Building. It would make sense. I mean, you're high in the sky at the end of it, so like the cloud guy would be the guy who appear. Oh, a Meta Knight stage. Well, let's just fucking get rid of the power. I can always get it back anyway. You know, I always forget that Meta Knight has this crew, because he never has them in later games. I don't think he ever does. These guys, like, never appear again. I guess because when Kirby slaughters your entire, Knight Squadron, you know, it's very unlikely they're gonna come back. Kirby is, in fact, the destroyer of worlds. Fuck it. You know, speaking of Kirby, I played Star Allies, and I was always wondering what Linus said in that rant. So I looked up his fucking rant on YouTube, and I slowed down the footage. Dear God, if you slow down that footage, he drops some insane lore. Also, I'm gonna play Quick Draw. This won't be easy because I have a little bit of a button delay, but whatever. Now, oh, that is horrible time. Wheelie's gonna fuck me up already. Okay. Chef Kawasaki, he's gonna fuck me up. I like Chef Kawasaki. Oh, shit! Yes! King Dedede's gonna fuck me up. If not him, it's Meta Knight. Ah, I knew it. Yep. Okay, so let me be real here. Quick Draw, funnily enough, used to be in, like, you know, guns with Quick Draw. And you used to, like, shoot a gun that shot a boxing glove and stuff in Kirby's Adventure. This game, they changed it to, like, you know, samurai stuff. Which is freaking hilarious to me. To be honest. Like, before it was, like, Old West Quick Draw. Now it's, like, this. To be honest, though, I actually really like it either way. You know, if I'm gonna be completely real with you. Ooh, chili! Thank you, Mr. Snowman. Fuck you, Mr. Waddle Dee. I mean, I love you, but you're a dick. You know, I think the reason I like, while I am more while I love, what's it called? Kirby, Kirby, and the Amazing Mirror a lot more than this game. Because both A, the nostalgia, and B, I just think it's a better game in general. I still love, Superstar Ultra so much more, purely because of the Marks fight, and Milky Way Wishes was so insanely fun. Ooh, hammer. Man, I love hammer ability. Hammer ability does some insane damage, too, so it's like... I remember as a kid, like, struggling for a long time on that DDD fight in this game. Like, the final battle. And then, like, after Nightmare was dropped on me, I was like, oh, I hate this game. And then I love this game, but, you know, I just got really fucking pissed because ain't that a fucking problem. Ah! My power! The source of my power, come back! Oh. Dick. Made me lose my hammer power. Okay, so I'm still looking for that. I guess it's gonna be the next level, probably. But, the mini-boss, rush thing in this game. I remember, at least, from that level, I remember it well, because, like, everyone back in elementary school days, we all used to call that level Bad Boss Tower, because it was, like, in Butter Building, which is already a tower, and, like, you know, you have all the mini-bosses you gotta rush through, which, you know, that was really fun, just going through all that, but... Oh, geez, which one's which? I think that one might be the real one. This one's not. Yes! Okay. Ooh, switch! Oh, it's just a minigame. I mean, I know those switches are necessary for 100% completion, but I'm not going for a 100% run. By any means. Oh, great. This is gonna be like the one part in the game where you need to use light power. Nice. Waddle Dees? Why are Waddle Dees the ones fucking me up most of the time in this game? Excuse me, I need your ability. Let me... Oh, shit. I was trying to hit start so I could see the flavor text. Those dark corners can only be used once. Yay! Let's mix them together, see what we get. Well, that was, less than desirable. Oh, well. There we go. me that sweet, sweet high jump. Oh, I love high jump. What the fuck am I doing? Ah, for fuck's sake. I keep fucking that one up. Alright, I guess the mini-boss tower isn't in this level. I think it might be later, yeah. No, it's Mr. Lightbright, or whatever the fuck their names are. That was insanely easy. Okay, high jump does not do nearly as much damage to this guy. How does that give me cutter? What logic is that? I always forget that the sun and moon are really weird sentient creatures in the Kirby universe. What the fuck? What is with them? Ooh, Great Garden. So this must be the level where I fight Kracko. I actually really don't remember this game all that well. I think I remember the Meta Knight fight, and that's about it. Oh, well, and the final part with Kirby and Nightmare, like Nightmare and Dedede. Why was that Waddle Dee green? I will never understand why Waddle Dees here are green. I also will never understand how they're kicking my ass, but, you know, that's not something we're meant to know. That's something, it's one of the mysteries of life, and that's a blue Waddle Doo. Ooh, I'm in spit. I want that UFO. No, give me UFO. Give me it. Come here. Wow, I'm so lucky I copied a UFO. I can do 4 different moves. All depends on how long you hold B. This is quite literally one of the best, abilities out there. Ball is... You bastard. You round, lovable bastard. I mean, this move actually would suck in this area, considering I'd break most of these boxes. Don't think I don't remember that game. I may not remember much about you, but I remember enough to remember that that's a trap. I'm not absorbing the sleep guy either. The first time I've seen him in this part? Oh, I know there's a secret part here. I remember the red dot. Yeah. Oh, some things in this game you don't forget. Most things you do, but some things you just never forget. Like that bit. That bit I will never forget in this one. Tornado! That was awful. I'll deal. And that was one of the ones I absorbed too, was Cutter. Ooh, I finally got it! And UFO Kirby came up to introduce that I got a 1-up. And give it to me. Great Garden. Level in the clouds. You know, I'm actually really fucking sick of this. Oh god. You know, I've been playing for a while actually. I'm probably gonna have to end the video soon. Oh jeez. You know, I'm actually surprised at myself for not having done the Chef Kawasaki voice when we saw him in that part. You know the one I'm talking about, when we saw him in the Quick Draw. Surprised I didn't do my Chef Kawasaki voice for that. Like, I do a pretty mean impression of him in the English dub of Kirby Right Back At Ya. So, I'm actually kind of surprised by myself. How did I resist doing that? Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. I hate these guys so much. Oh, fuck. Poppy Bro Sr. I hate these guys. I hate you, Poppy Bros. And I hate your life. I hate everything about you. You banana shoe wearing fucks. Come here, I want to use that power. Oh yeah, let's fuck him up. And let's take that with us. Ah, I almost made it. Let's see here. Oh, there's Quick Draw again. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna be continuing this, but I want to end it because basically we got through half the game in one episode, and I kind of want to have more than just one episode of this. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. If you want to see more of my videos and stay up to date, you can join the Council of 2000 and subscribe today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see all you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.